Hi everyone, this is Pam at the Paper Outpost. Do you need some fun and easy ways or super cool ideas to decorate the front of your junk journal? Well, I've been playing around with these little placards and I just want to show you these. These are very easy and fun to make, and they use junk mail and a little bit of fabric and just some extra scraps I have lying around. So you could put these anywhere on a cover. You could put them on an angle. You could put them straight across, however you like it. You could even put it on the spine. Oh, that's an idea. I just thought of that. Okay, you can sew them. You can not sew them, so they could be placed on a spine as well. You want to make some of these? Let's make some. They're very quick and very easy. Okay, let me just put that down. Put that there. Okay, so let me just show you prototype number one. This one is made with some flour sack cloth from Walmart. It's found in the kitchen section. It's a tea towel, and I've dyed it, and I've also used some cheesecloth and some liquid pearls in brass. This one, okay, to make those little dots, which look like little rivets to me. All right, that's that one. Hope I wasn't bouncing around there, sorry. Here is one, just a very plain, soft, somber style. This one came from I wiped my watercolor paintbrush on this, and I love to use that as a background material for things. And I just glued a little applique on here, very simple. Okay. And here's one with some laundered bed sheet that has been sewn onto a card, and a little background of lace, and also that same flour sack cloth. All right, so let's make some of these. These are super fun, super easy, and obviously you can do them in any style. But the great news is you can just use junk mail as the basement. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'm going to just cut a piece off here. Let's see how wide do we want these? Maybe this wide. Okay. And this will give me a whole row of them. I can make a whole bunch. Could probably do a straighter line than that, but okay, that's all right. Okay, we'll do 3. And maybe we'll do a few more if we have time, but let's just see how it goes, because you just never know. The old Paper Outpost. All right, so let's grab one of these. And I would say let's make this basic one first, just so you can get an idea of that. So just look at this one first. And I'm just grabbing some tea towel flour sack cloth here. And you can use anything. I would recommend using a thin material. You want it to have it opaque enough to cover the writing underneath. So let's see, maybe it shows a little bit too much over the white, but also remember, if you're gonna put your word on top of it, that will mask some of the writing underneath as well. So don't get too freaked out about it. So we can always mask as desired, but I've got some nice green stuff here. That might be pretty. Let's try that. Okay. You can use fabric scissors, or you can just use regular scissors to cut your material. Both will work. Okay. But if you're going to use your fabric scissors, don't use them to cut paper, because it'll dull them a lot faster. So just keep them precious fabric scissors for fabric only. All right, so what I'm going to do is I am just going to cut this little piece of fabric. Can you see? Okay, I have to check. All right. Okay, just 2 sides, maybe just like a 1/2 inch around, 1/4 inch, maybe a little longer than a 1/4 inch. Go for a 1/2 inch around. Ooh, yeah, I really like that color. Let's see. Super. All the birds are in full force this morning. Yeah, everybody's up and at 'em. It's a sunny day here, and the Twitter Fest has begun. I really like these multicolors here, so I think I'm going to go with that. All right, so basically, there's not much to it other than just gluing it down, and I'll show you how I glue this down. Like I said, it's really easy. I don't glue this to this. I just put it down here first. Can you see me? Yep, okay. And then I just put a daub of, this is Fabrifix, a liquid clear silicone glue, great for gluing fabric to paper or fabric to fabric, and just a little tiny dot in the corners. And then I grab the corners and I pull them in, and I tack this fabric down. It grabs pretty fast, which is nice. There you go. There you go. In place, everybody. There we go. Okay, so now it's going to look something like this. And you can do the cutting off of the corner of the fabric, but I I like doing it this way just because I never have to worry about the little card poking through because it's always fully covered. Huh, what did I just drop? Oh, that's a vital piece. It was my letter L, which I'm going to need later. So I have retrieved letter L, yay. All right, so now we're just going to glue this down. And this is how I glue it down. I generally glue it on the fabric. I go around, kind of going around the world here on the fabric. And then in a magical move of presto changeo, oh boy, here I go, committing to something. All right, I'm going to fold the ends with my thing underneath. Okay, and if you feel like it's not tight enough, you just pull them. And that creates tension on the back. And then fold over and fold over. And you usually get a decent amount of tightness, but if it's not tight enough, you just kind of squeeze them together like that and you get much more taut material on the other side. So I don't really have any issues of bulking or bunching up here. I mean, it's a little bit where the fabric is folded, but honestly, I think it gives a nice little nested look when you put it down on your journal. And you can also, oh, let's pull out some fun stuff here. Why not? How about some gold gilding paste? Well, let's do the basics first. Okay, right, back to square one. All right, so next, what we want to do is make the word, you can use any word you want, or you could put a picture or something completely different, but I'm just going to use the word journal because I tend to use that for the front of a lot of my journals. And okay, so all I need is a little piece of fabric, and here's a little piece of fabric. It's also that same fabric. It doesn't have to be the same. Sometimes it's nice if you use a different kind of fabric. So I'm going to grab this linen-y fabric that I got. Yes, I tore up a piece of linen, laundered linen, but I got it at either a garage sale or thrift store or something, and maybe it had a spot on it or something, and it wasn't going to be used for regular tableware, and I was very happy to get it to use it for other things. Okay, maybe I'll make a little bigger one. That's kind of cool. I just lost my prototype. All right, who moved my prototype? Okay, there it is, right where I left it. Oh, good grief. Okay, here it is. All right, so if I want to leave a little design in the corner. Okay, so I'm gonna do the old pull a few strings out to get it to look fuzzy. Get my scissors. All right. Yeah, if anybody has a hard time with their hands, these scissors that you squeeze together as opposed to pull apart, they're so much easier on the hand. Especially if you're doing a lot of cutting. If you're doing a lot of fussy cutting or something like that, oh my God, it makes all the difference. And okay. I see a lot of us crafters use them. I've seen them on a lot of other videos too. So yeah, they're pretty popular. Okay, I got a little glue glob there. All right, so now we have a little piece of fabric, and now all we're gonna do, maybe I want to take a few more off this way. There's always a few more here or there, right? I'll make it pretty. And remember, there's no rules. You don't have to put it on this way. You can even put it on an angle. You can, put it over here. There's like down here. Up here. I mean, a lot of different ways you could do this. So remember, there are no rules, which is awesome. All right, so now I'm going to use black soot distress ink just because it's handy and it's here. And I've got some letters over here that I'm going to use from those little letter sets. I got my letter sets, I think, at Tuesday morning, but I'm pretty sure I'll put a link down below for some, but you can find them at Tuesday Morning, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joanne. I'm pretty sure Joanne's probably carries them. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, I would say look around. If you can't find them, I'll put a link down below so you can find them on Amazon or something. Okay, here we go. All right, and the J. So this is going right onto material, all right? And Halia is apparently very excited about that. Okay. Now I think having a little hodgepodge looks kind of cool, and mine generally always come out hodgepodge because I kind of like that look. But you can measure and do all that if you want it exact. But I'm going for hodgepodge. It's also faster for me to do on camera, and I think it looks kind of cool. Purposeful hodgepodge. Now that looks like Jumel. Oh well. All right, there we go. All right, let's just say that's that, and that looks pretty cool. Now you could also decorate this up, but I think the white, like you could ink the edges of this in a color if you like to do that. Actually, why don't we do that? I like to say those things, and then I think if I think of it, I should try it, right? Okay. None of this preaching and then not doing it. Okay, here we go. I'm just digging for, there it is. My dauber. I thought, let me do a little pink on here. That might look cute. It's only a little piece of material. If I hate it, I can always make a new one, right? Yeah. No, there's no hate here. It's just like, preference. But we're having a talk in the Facebook chat, the group. And if you haven't joined, come on over. It's a lot of fun. But they were talking about judgment and how we judge our work, and we're so hard on ourselves. And it would be just great if we just, threw judgment to the wind and went and had fun and, forgot about it. And if you're making something that really is just, not pretty in your eye, no love lost at that point. I say go full tilt, create with reckless abandon at that point, and just throw everything and anything at it and have fun, and you might come out with something wonderful. I've done that many times, and I've been happy with the end result a lot of times, and I'm like, oh, I'm glad I didn't give up on that, because it was just like 3 millimeters away from success at any moment. That looks kind of cool. I'm liking the way this is looking. Okay, so now we get our glue, same glue, Fabric Fix. Going from fabric to fabric, it's an excellent glue. And usually when I'm gluing fabric, sometimes it's easier, just for the technique, to go up and down, like the daubing technique. It's almost like the same as the, if you only want a little bit of glue down. If you want a lot more, you got to do the stream. But daub, 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 daub will get you covered with minimal glue usage. There we go. Maybe we'll pull it a little. Maybe go that way. Yeah, make it go kind of forky. There we go. Yeah, that's it. Oh, that's kind of cute. Something a little different. Yeah, make it look purposeful and not look as an accident, Pam. Okay. All right. Okay, so there I've got my jomo looking adorable. All right, so now I'm just going to grab a little, I don't know, anything. Okay, here, I'll grab this. It's here. What else will I grab? Okay, I'll grab that. That's here too. All right, so I just got these little appliques, and you can use anything. And if you don't have appliques, you can just cut little petal shapes out from fabric, or you can cut a piece of, let's say you have some lace or something from a piece of clothing that you're not using anymore, and you maybe want to cut out that little rosette and put it on. You could totally do that. Okay, so I think I'm going to put you there just for fun. You're pink. Put you like hanging off the edge a little bit. And then maybe I'll put you right on top. Well, that's kind of cute. All right, let's do that. All right. So I'm just going to put a little glue on the back here. Basically, you want to make sure you get your ends. That's the most important. Then maybe a little daub in the center. Again, it doesn't take much of this stuff, so it's very, goes a long way. And this little guy, just for fun, you could leave it like this, and you could put a drop of liquid pearls in the center, something like that, or you could add another little flower accent. I think I'm just going to do that. Okay, here we go. And I'm adding it. Now, when you do the petal thing, you usually want to have your petals go cockeyed. So if these two are here, you want to put this petal vertical right there. There. Okay. So there we have that. So let me show you a little closer. Our little finished project here for Jormal. Oh, that's kind of cute, huh? And let's take it up even one more notch. Why not? We're going to town. Did I grab it? Oh, yeah, I must have. Where is it? Oh, no. Okay, who hit it? Oh, there it is. Right here. Okay, I was going to use some of this gilding wax or gilding paste. I've gone ahead and I can't get this brand anymore. I can't find it, but I've gone ahead and played with some others, and I found some other good ones. So I've gone ahead and put those down below as well. And they basically work the exact same way. You just go in there. A lot of this gilding paste is made with beeswax and, some are even made with nut oils and things like that. So you'll just want to check the ingredients, make sure it's all happy clean, for you. But they smell wonderful, and probably shouldn't inhale them. I just like the smell. I think this one, yeah, don't smell them. This one smells like orange. Yeah, it's like an orange essential oil in it or something. It's so cool. All right, just get that a little around there. Okay, just buff it a little. This is the stuff they use on like furniture to get the cute little gilding on it, but it also works for crafting. Okay, there we go. Now we got a little bit of gilding on it. That's kind of cute, huh? Yeah. Yeah, look at that. All right, one down. We're doing good. All right. So that's the basic concept. There it is. You know, all good plans of mice and men and crafters to put things where they are needed to be at the ready. Okay, so we have these two, and I guess I made this one shorter, but it still works. Yeah, and maybe let's make this guy next so I can show you him. Now this guy, he has liquid pearls on him, and somebody was asking me about the liquid pearls, so let me just turn it to the side. See how it's raised? It actually, when you make the little droplets, looks like liquid pearls. You can also do dots so it's not as raised, but if you pull away as you're squeezing, you get a little pearl, which is kind of cool. Or little rivets. Yeah. Okay, so let's make one of these guys. All right, I've got my piece of direct mailer card from the mail. Gonna put that to good use. I've got some thin material here. I guess I'll use this guy. I'm gonna use a nice dark piece on you, I think. All right. Oh yeah, poof. Okay. And let's just go about like an inch, maybe half an inch wider than you are. Okay. There we go. What, did I do it wide enough? I hope so. Oh yeah, I can work with that. All right. Yep. And okay. Might lose some strings. That's okay. Just let them be free to the universe. Off you go. There you go. Don't need to be here anymore. Oh, off you go. All right. And let's go ahead and just do the same procedure. Now let me just move him for a second so you can see better. Can you see? Yeah, okay. All right. And we're gluing. And it's a happy day today here. It's sunny. We're bouncing back and forth again between winter and spring. And, one day it's 46, the next day it's 72. And we never know what to wear. And, that's pretty much it. That's here, life in Florida right now. But I think the tourists are happy that are here. We went for a walk on the beach yesterday. We got a warm spell, so we ran out there, and it was just full of people, and they were all happy, and they looked like, oh, thank goodness we're here. So it must be really cold elsewhere, and I feel for you guys because I grew up in Canada and I know cold weather, so I know the cold, the snow and everything is so beautiful, but the cold, man, that just. Yeah, I can get to you after a while. I get it. You know what it is? It's pretty when you get the first few snowfalls, and then by about this time of year, mid-February and stuff, you're like, okay, that was enough of that. I'm ready to have the sun and the warm weather come back now, please. I remember that feeling. I do love the snow, and I do love to go see it and stuff like that. So, and play in it and just enjoy it. And then go back to the warm weather. But it's all good. You know what? Because snow time means more crafting time. That's right. When there were the heavy snowfalls and stuff like that, whoop, in you went. All the inside projects got done during the cold weather. So it's a good time to clean out the craft room, organize your stuff, make a ton of stuff just for fun. Yeah. And don't be too judgmental. Yeah. Just let it go. Be free of heart. Okay, so let's put this guy back over here so we can see what we're doing. And, okay, put you over there. Whoop, over here, excuse me. All right. Okay, so it looks like we nested this. I took some tea, and I just took some white cheesecloth and dunked it in some tea, and then it came out this pretty color. So that's an easy thing you can do. So if you're having your tea and you don't quite finish it, or a family member who happens to leave half a cup around or something, you just grab that and you say, craft resource, and just throw some material in there and absorb it up, and you're good. Okay, let me just cut a chunk off of you. All right, I could do something funky with you. I like that. And then we just need a little white piece. We got a little white piece right here. Okay, let me just cut this off. And okay, this time, I think we're going to, because I'm going to be backing it, then it's flour sack, cheesecloth, flour sack, which will give me some different variety in there, and it'll give me a little contrast, and I do like contrast, so we'll go with that. All right, let's try here. How about that wide? Okay, we got enough there to make one. All right, yeah, okay. I'll cut you on an angle just for interest. And then we'll do our pulling. Pulling is not mandatory, it's just for fun, if you like that look. The ratty-tatty, primitive sort of, I don't know, look like it was handmade sort of look. I think that's what it is, yeah. And this is definitely handmade, boy. Okay, okay. Too wild and crazy there. All right, so now we're gonna glue. Okay, not yet, we gotta put this down. First things first, Missy, back up. And try, oh, that's kind of cool. I wanna put the dotties on though, so let me not go too crazy down. Maybe make you a little thinner. All right, and maybe just a little shorter. Okay. And then I'm going to fray him too. This is my cheesecloth. Fray in the cheesecloth. Very easy to fray. And then I've got a million little strings everywhere, as every crafter does, right? And there. Yeah, something like that looks good. Okay, let's just put that down. And I'm going to put the glue on here because it's just going to be a little easier than trying to glue it on the cheesecloth, because the cheesecloth will just, I'll never get it off my fingers. Okay, I'm going to put that on angle. Yeah, I don't know. I'm all about the angle today for some reason. All right, now we got to stamp our word. And of course, I have mixed up all my letters over here, but let's see how I do. Using the black soot again, same one. All right, see if I can make a better journal word this time. Where are you? Maybe should have picked a shorter word, baby. Okay. O. Okay. O. You. Okay. R. Where are you? R. L. R. Okay. Yeah, I know you couldn't have gone far. R. Okay. Whoop, nope, spelling it wrong. Back up. Oh, that was close. It was going to be a jurl. You guys were distracting me. It's all your fault. Oh, stinkers. All right. All right, everybody gets serious again. Back to serious play. Okay. All right, here we go. Down. All right, let's just plop this little bunny down. Get our strings organized. Okay, here we go. All right, let's tacking him down, down to down, down to down, down to down to down. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, we got glue everywhere, and it's on the fingers, and that happens. But that means we're in the thick of it. Okay, I'm gonna go straight across this time, just to show that look. Oh, I'm gonna move you guys. Put my dotties there. Okay, I'm just gonna trim you. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right, so just a little different look. This piece of happens to be a little bit darker, but I'm going to go ahead and put the. Let me bring you in closer so you can see me do this. And closer. Oh, we're closer. Hello. Okay. So I'm going to use this liquid pearls in brass. Okay, and if your liquid pearls gets clogged, don't snip the end off, because that will give you a bigger hole. What you want to do is use a pin. Just go in there with a pin and you just clear it. You just do this a couple times and you're done. And then everything should flow very smoothly. So let's start from the far side first so we don't have to run our hand across it. One, down, up. You want to go down, up. 2, 3, 4. You can do as many or as few as you want. I just put one beside the here because it shows. Here it shows. And a nice contrast on here. 2, 3, 4, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, there we go. So aren't those cute? I think they are so cute. All right, let me show you closer. Yeah, isn't that cute? That's just adorable. I love that. So easy to make with the junk mail. You can use any piece of cardboard or scrap, doesn't matter, but just something to give it a little bit of structure underneath the material. And you are off and running, so let me put that guy over there. How are we doing on time? Oh yeah, we're just fine. Okay, so we're going to make this one now. And this one, you can sew them, and that will really secure it like crazy. And actually I could sew around the center too. Let me try that. So just for options, so you have alternatives, those who like to sew, and sewing some, I'm sewing some no-sew and sew options today. I can't talk. Okay, here we go. So let me show you a sewing option, just in case you're ever so inclined. But I do encourage you, though, if you're resistant in any way, because I did not pick up a, sewing machine until I was in my 50s. So, any old dog can learn a new trick. So it wasn't nearly as hard as I planted it in my head. Did I make that big enough? Yeah, I think I can. And it really can open up a world of possibilities for you. And if expense is an issue, just remember, I know at my Goodwill you can buy old sewing machines for $20. And I said to the guy, how do I know if this thing works? And he said, well, we test everything. And he seemed to be very, trying to comfort me that, everything should work that they sell. Who knows? I can't guarantee that it's going to work. But, maybe it's better than spending hundreds of dollars if you're not sure you're going to fall in love with the process. So just I want you to know. Then there's also Aunt Sally. Go hit up Aunt Sally or your friend Ethel down the street, who has a sewing machine and never uses it. Or maybe she'll let you borrow it for a little bit. Tell her you bring your own needle. You won't even use her needle. Needles aren't that expensive. You could just pick up a needle and use that for your paper crafting. I know a lot of people can express that concern of what if it does something to my machine if I sew with paper. And I am not an expert seamstress, so I cannot vouch that your machine will never be damaged. Especially if you're using some kind of fancy, expensive machine, you want to know for sure, right? I get that. I'm just using a regular Joe Blow Walmart special, I think, myself, and I wasn't too worried about it. And I said, if it's gonna fall apart, fine, because I'm not going to be making designer dresses on it. So I'm just going to have some fun, and I really haven't had any problems with it. I mean, I do clean it. I puff out the I try and clean up the fuzz balls and stuff like that. But you have to do that even with thread, as far as I understand. But maybe some of the famous seamstresses can jump in here and give us some enlightenment on what you would do and what you wouldn't do when it comes to a sewing machine. We'd love to hear from you, because I think a lot of people might be interested in checking that possibility out for themselves. Okay, so when you fold over and then just glue everything up, and you're going to have glue and like strings everywhere, but just hang in there. Don't give up. Just keep moving forward. And then you tighten by pulling on this side. Use your thumbs to push the material closer together. Oh, I'm probably moving all over the place. You guys are on close. Sorry about that if I was moving all over the place. And this is a good time to come in. Just tack those little edges down a little bit better. Yep, there we go. You can always trim off any renegade fuzzies. The renegade fuzzies. Yep, they're everywhere. Okay, got a few renegades here. And you might like renegade fuzzies. That's also a look. So, hey. All right, so we have our little placard. And now we're just going to use a little piece of material. Okay, I guess we're going to use you again. Okay, maybe we'll use this one this time because it's close. It's similar. All right. Maybe I'll make I'll just make it that thick. How about that? Where are you? Can you see me? Okay. So, oh no, I did a different color, right? Got it. Okay, I'm back over here. All right, so I'm going to use this color, and then I'm going to put a piece underneath it to give it a little bit of impact, contrast between the brown and this colored flour sack stuff. Okay, now I'm pulling to ruffle my edges. What am I doing in time? Looking. 28. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. Come down that mountain. Come down the home stretch. Here we come. Okay, now I need a little piece of lacy poo. Here we go. Little piece of lace. Any dab will do you at this point. Go Pam. Craft. Pull out that serious reckless abandon, Pam. Where'd my little piece go? Did anybody see it? There it is. Okay. All right, we have that. It's too big. We can always make it smaller. No problem there. Okay. Cutting. Good. Background piece. Very nice. Oh, and you may want to, this is what I did with this. I used the pinking shears just to give it more of a roughed edge so it doesn't look so, I can't pull this like I could the other material, but I can pink it, which gives it a little bit of a jagged edge, which looks kind of cool, I think. Okay, so we're going to glue that down. And there's really no rhyme or reason. Your back piece can be smaller than your front piece, vice versa. So you're just going to get to see all sorts of different options today. Well, maybe we'll put you straight across, see how that goes. All right, and then we'll We got to stamp our word. Stamp our word. Here we go. We're stamping. I've got so many fuzzies stuck to me. It's not funny. Oh, I did it sideways. Okay, we turn you over. Pay attention, Pam. Pay attention. Okay. All right, we're just going. We got this one. Here we go. Are we in shot? Yeah. Okay, we're barely in shot. Let me get in there a little more. Okay, I'm in. 1, J. I got to spell it out to myself so I don't mess it up, okay? O. All right. U. R. Oh, this one's coming out a little straighter. Okay, I'll try and stay with that straighter theme. N. Whoop, now it's going cockeyed. See? Never say it. It's like the curse. The curse of the crafter. A. So I said scraps and where's my L? Oh, no? The scrap bin is the curse of the crafter. We love it and we don't love it so much because it's our, there we go. Maybe I'll do that one on an angle. That looks kind of cool. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Gluing, and we're gluing. Glue on this side. What the heck. Doing the daub technique. Can you see me? Yep. Daub technique. Okay. There we go. And we're down. Okay, just something a little different. And I'm going to go ahead and sew this one. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back and I finished sewing that one and I just wanted to show you what it looked like when it's done. I could have done a better sewing job, but I was in a little bit of a hurry, but I think it looks kind of cute. And so here are the originals and here are the ones I just made with you together. So I hope you give this idea a try. It was a lot of fun for me to share with you guys. And remember that if you want to be notified every time I put out a new video, click the bell on the lower right there below the video and like, subscribe, and share if you find value here. And remember to check out the free checklist and the free note from the bookmaker. Look in the description drop down box below the video and you can get those for free. I think they're kind of cool. The checklist is for a list of journal supplies that I amassed over making junk journals for many years, and I think it's about 7 pages long, 7 or 8 pages long, so it's quite extensive. And there's a basic and an advanced, and basically the basic is stuff that you can find usually either for free or close to free around your house. If you just scavenge a little bit, you'll find it. And the advanced is like, let's say you have a little extra pin money and you want to buy some fancier tools or something like that. It's just a generalized list for you to have on hand anytime. You can save it to your printer or your computer, or you can print it out. And the note from the bookmaker is the little note that I tuck in front of my journals for it explains what a junk journal is, and there's a copy of that you can print out there as well. And it comes in Word and PDF. So if you want to just print it out as is, click the PDF. If you want to be able to change the size, the shape, the fonts, the wording, pick the Word one. Okay, so also, if you were looking for any supplies or anything that I've used here, look for links below. Always check, your local areas. You might be able to get really good deals on it with coupons and things like that. I don't want you guys to spend a lot of money on your craft supplies, but let's say you just can't find it or it's not convenient for you to buy there. You can check in my Amazon store. I will put links for products that I use down there as I make something. I try and remember to put the links below in the drop-down list in the description box for you. Also, my videos come out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I might get cut off here. Podcasts are Tuesday and Thursday. Playlists are listed down below and at the end of the video. Join our Facebook group. It's a lot of fun. And remember, you can find me on Instagram, Etsy, Pinterest, Twitter, and LinkedIn. And fun can be simple. Create with reckless abandon. Everybody have an awesome day. See you next time. Bye.